All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to the Frito Bandito Taqueria. Welcome to the Pain Cave. We are getting set to go here. Pump that up just a second. There you go. All right, let's get after it. Gotta get everything set up here. Tell you what, man, this is from the game Last Remnant. The battle system is pretty jank in this one because you have like zero control over it. But the guitar riff for the battles is beyond fantastic. It's so good. All right, so I was gonna do all workouts. Oh yeah, that was duration, just sort up to down, and I was gonna do try endurance. Yeah, it was gonna be number 7. We might be able to pull that one off. We might be able to pull this one off. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. El Verjón, Bogotá. El Verjón, Bogotá. All right, ya vamos. Here we go. Okie dokie. So, welcome to Spring Break Editions. So workouts this week are going to be a smidge longer. This is my final big training week. My final big training week before my first of 2 races. We're gonna start getting after it now. Got my big bottle ready to go. Thank you, the feed. You don't sponsor me. Well, in theory, I do have a small sponsorship. Through Strava, you can complete a challenge with the feed, and then you basically get $60 in feed credit every year. But you have to spend, so you get $20 every 4 months, and then you have to spend at least 35 in your order in order to get the 25 $20. So yeah, I guess in a way you can say I am partially sponsored by thefeed.com. I need to add that. I need to add that to my link tree. I freaking love the feed. I love those guys. Small company based out of Colorado, and they basically do. Let's get ourselves ready to go here. Get ourselves in a better gear ratio here. So, So yeah, the feed, really good company. I've had like here's how cool this company is. Here's my good feed story for you. So, you know, every once in a while, if you order stuff regularly from a company, they're gonna screw up your order. Some, you know, it's simple. It's just something simple. Like for instance, I bought some recovery. I bought a recovery drink powder from Fluid, and they sent me the vegan version. Which just remember, for all those that want to do their part and fight the good fight, if you put milk in vegan and combine it with a vegan protein powder, a vegan cries somewhere in the world. Use that knowledge and let's fight the power. Fight the power that wants us to go vegan. Anyway, but I digress. So they accidentally sent me a I might have to shut that door. So basically what wound up happening was I emailed them and I said, oh, hey, just to let you know, you accidentally sent me the vegan version of this powder. I don't mind it, because I've had vegan protein powder before. My wife bought a tub of it, because she has Hashimoto's, and whey protein, I guess, spikes the Hashimoto's symptoms. So she's trying certain things. She's trying to sub out, like easy stuff. She's trying to sub out for the vegan protein. It's like certain things she substitutes out the normal version for the vegan version. Just a couple. It's not too many. She's not going vegan, trust me. Because hey, meat is gluten free. So she actively tries to reduce the amount of gluten she has in her diet. So anyway, so she bought a big tub of vegan protein. Okay, so this is. Ah, dang it! Got an itch on my left foot. All right, so now these are 30-second up downs. So I hope everyone had a good weekend. I did. Had a good Easter weekend, which I was not gonna say anything until today about the president's stupid move to make Easter Sunday Trans Visibility Day. It's just like, okay, you want to talk about the Antichrist? you want to talk about people that are actively fighting against the Lord and his teachings? It's just kind of like, I'm sorry. You know, the president has often touted his Catholic bona fides. When are the Catholics going to finally say, okay, Chief, you're kinda out. You have fought against the tenets of our faith way too much, and you're not really allowed to say that you're a Catholic anymore. Because, I mean, you know, it's kind of always a sticky situation where you start telling people you are not a follower of Christ. They're, oh, well, look at that. It says Happy Easter. Wait. The game actually said Happy Easter. Now that is very surprising to me. It says Happy Easter everywhere. I am actually very surprised at this. Good on you, Woosh. Good on you. You know? Hey, let's give credit where credit's due, man. They actually took the time to put in graphics that say Happy Easter. I mean, it's Easter bunnies and stuff, but hey, you know what? They actually said Easter. They didn't go with, like, spring. Like, happy spring. You know, and this is coming from a program that's heavily Muslim influenced. You know, that caters to the culture of Muslim countries in the Middle East. Because those of you that don't know what this program is that I'm using, this is called Mywoosh. Mywoosh. Like, whoosh. You're whooshing by on your bicycle. You see it to my left, to my right. Not my right, your right. Right side of the screen. So this program is a direct competitor to Zwift, which is another program. It's just like this. Training, racing, social, all that kind of stuff. But the other one is a heck of a lot more popular. Whole lot more popular. But this one was developed mostly in the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. So you kind of see that influence a lot in this program because you have a lot of kit that shows UAE on it, because that's a huge cycling down in those parts for some odd reason. Well, they're all rich. They all can just magically fart out these $10,000 bicycles apparently in that region. And they can pay for all the training, and they have all the roads and all that fun stuff. I'm joking. I have no idea. So yeah, but you see there's maps heavily inspired by the Arab areas, which, you know, I don't really have a problem with. Just saying, that's what it is. That's what they got. Alright. There you go. That takes care of the warm-up set. We're now going into the first set of the workout. So we got 6 rounds. Got like 10 seconds hard, and then probably about 2 minutes easy, or in 2 minutes at zone 2. That's what it looks like. So anyway, so we got 2 weeks until race day. 2 weeks until my first of 2 races this month. And welcome to April, by the way. So I got 2 weeks until race day. So the first race is Race the Base on the down in Los Alamitos. So they have a Air Force Reserves base down in that area, and they do a triathlon on the base. So I did this race back in 2020, literally 2 days before everything shut down, which was pretty funny because I actually had a really bad cold during that race. That was back when everyone was kind of like, we think everything's going to shut down because of this massive cold-like thing. Oh, I got a big cold. I'm just going to do this triathlon race. So yeah, I did it. It was a good race. That was actually one of my fastest 5Ks I've ever done. I know that one was about a 21-minute 5K, and I've been chasing it ever since. So honestly, what I'm attempting to do on this race, so it's 5K run, 12K bike, 200-meter swim. So overall, my goal is to try and go, if I can go a 22-minute 5K. So that would be like 7:15. 7:15 per mile. If I can go 7:15 per mile, I'd be sitting really good. Honestly, if I can go between 7:15 and 7:30 per mile, I'll be really happy with myself. And then the next big key is do not get too flats on the bike course. This is the race where what are they saying? 336? 336 for 10 seconds. Okay, yeah, that was about right. Then 161 for 150. So these are 2-minute intervals. So hard push, and then zone 2 for the win. Okay, this is doable. So this is the race where I notoriously went through a curve, got a flat tire on my back tire. So then I went through, I swapped it out pretty quick, got back on, down goes the front tire. I had one spare. So I was like, okay, well, I got a decision to make here. I either keep going or I quit. And I was like, well, here's the deal. I'm racing on aluminum wheels, so I'm not worried about the structural integrity of the wheel. These things are basically bomb-proof in terms of the wheel destructing on itself. Now, I can't ride on the rim, obviously. I could still ride on the tire. It's going to destroy the tire, but I don't care. That's easily replaceable. Excuse me. So, I wound up making the decision to keep going, and I wound up crashing once in the first turn. So I totally crashed, and it was not pretty. So then I wound up racing the rest of the it was like at least 10 miles I was running on a completely flat front tire. All right, round 2. Here we go. Let me get through this 10 seconds, then I'll continue on with the story. All right. So then I decided, okay, well, I need to go and hold on, I need to get a spot of drink here. So I need to keep tabs on my front wheel as long as my rim itself isn't touching the ground. As long as it's got the tire to buffer it, I'll be okay. It's not gonna be fast, but it'll be okay. So I got through it with 3/4 of a back tire. And again, I also knew if my back tire went down again, I'm toast. I can't do it if I have no air pressure on my back tire. So I was like, okay, we gotta get through the bike here. So I got through the bike, and then I got to the swim, and I swam like either the fastest or the second fastest swim of the race. Even with a banged up arm, I mean, my arm was totally bloodied, and then I still had my racing bib on. I totally forgot to take my bib off for the swim. So I was like, wow, am I really, really hurting? Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. It was pretty gnarly, to say the least. So yeah, so I got some unfinished business with this race, as they say. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. All right, slowing it down here. So yeah, so that's my first race. And then the next week, I have the week off. No racing the next weekend. And then I'm gearing up for Bayshore. Which Bayshore, I'm pretty excited for. So I got Bayshore. And then I got a week off. And then that'll get me until the first weekend of May. And then I got my time trial race on the bike. So I'm actually going to enter a bike-only race. And basically, the only reason I'm doing this one is because my wife is going to be out of town. I'm just going to have the two girls. And then it'll be something to do on Saturday morning, unless they have playoff games. Because I just got to get through one more month of softball. One more month. But, so they might have playoffs. If they have playoff games, I can't do the race. But if they don't, I'll be able to do it. So, my wife's gonna be out of town. So, it'll just be me and the girls. So I'm gonna bribe them with IHOP, an IHOP breakfast. International House of Pancakes. It's not much, but for a 7-year-old and a 10-year-old, they'll bite. All right, here we go. Halfway on these ones. All right. So yeah, so let's talk strategies here. So I already talked a little bit about my strategy on Race the Base. So basically, I want to go sub 7:30s per mile on the 5K, which I very much so think that is sustainable. Either sub 1:30s or I want to go sub I want to try and go sub 7:30s, not 1:30s, 7:30s. Go sub 7:30s per mile. And then, hold on. So, sub 7:30s per mile on the run. And then what I really want to do is I really want to push. I want to try and go above 22 miles an hour on the bike. So I don't have a power meter, so I can't say I want to hold a certain power. I can only do speed, because I got speed and cadence. So I want to try and hold 22 miles an hour on the bike. And the reason why I can say that is because it's a flat course. It's on a tarmac. So there is zero incline, zero decline. Okay, got two more of these. Okay, that one's good. So I can try and hold for a certain speed because the grade is the same the entire race. So I'm really going to be trying to track my speed on my watch. And really shoot for 22 miles an hour. Because typically I can hold 20. I can hold 20 because the main thing is I just have a 200-meter swim after that. So 200 meters, that's a fart, especially with 3 good turns. 3 good turns, 50-meter pool, I'm good. I know that I can make up a lot of ground within 200 meters in the pool. Especially, guys, that are runners and cyclists. I can make up a crap ton of ground. So that is realistically my goal. So, I mean, obviously, I'm always in the hunt for top 3 of my age group. So now I'm officially racing in the 40 to 45 age group. I'm out of the 35 to 39 age group. Thank goodness. Get me out of there. All right, we got one more round of these. Here we go. And done. So, in terms of nutrition, what I'm really going to be going for is handheld water bottle on the run. Basically, because I don't do very well with aid station. I don't do very well at aid stations. I wind up totally gulping the water down and just coughing up a lung. So I have a soft handheld water bottle that I very much so prefer to use. So I'm going to be using that. So about half full of liquid. Mostly, like I'll use a, unfortunately, a competitor product that's got a heck of a lot more sodium. And that's basically what I need. I'm gonna need a good shot of sodium. Actually, I could just use Noon and then take 2 salt tablets at the beginning of the race. And then I'm going to take nothing on the bike. I'm going to take nothing. Because the bike, hopefully, will be much shorter than the run. Okay, 3 minutes of rest here. And then we're in our first of 3 intervals of builds. Hey Glitch, what up? Thank you for the happy late Easters. Don't you know I've had diarrhea since Easters? This is the worst lunch I have ever had. Maybe I just need a better duty. Sorry, Nacho Libre quotes. All right, let's see here. We're about 30 minutes. We're about 26 minutes into it. Very nice. Eating the ears off your chocolate bunnies. Yeah, we didn't get our kids any large candies this year. Just, you know, the good stuff, the jelly beans, the Rolos. Rolos, best Easter candy. Yeah. I didn't really get much for myself in terms of Easter candies. I got a big old bar of Mexican dark chocolate we procured down in Mexico 2 weeks ago. I gotta start eating that today. Bunny jacuzzi. That's fantastic. I approve of bunny jacuzzis. And that is the only correct way to eat a peep, by the way. I had a buddy back in high school, my buddy Adam. And one day my buddy, he comes into practice. He comes into practice and he goes, "Oh, dude, I just ate 2 whole boxes of Peeps." I was like, "What? And you're gonna come in swim practice after downing 2 whole boxes of Peeps?" I know, they were so good, but I'm totally gonna pay for it. Dude paid for it. Oh my gosh. He was so sick during practice. Ah, it was really funny. It was very funny. Okay. Alright, so we're getting into our first of 3 sets here. Oh. My wife just closed the door. So we're in our first of 3 sets here. So we're gonna start in zone. Yeah, I know, Glitch. It has been a while. So here's the deal. I'm now multi-streaming. So I stream mostly on Rumble, but I decided to reintroduce Twitch and YouTube. Just to try and get more people, honestly, to come over to Rumble. But I kind of realized, you know what? I have the other platforms. I'm not focusing on those platforms, so to speak. I mean, I'll do some basic stuffs, you know, because I know Twitch, over the past year or so that I've been streaming on Rumble, they've really upped their game in terms of in-house alerts. So I can set up some basic alerts, follows, stuff like that, and I can import that into OBS. Basically, they took the idea of slobs, or Streamlabs, Stream Elements, and they integrated it into their own platform. So I can have a basic bot on Twitch. I'd have to rig up something for YouTube. I don't know exactly what I'll do for that yet, but my YouTube viewership is crap. So I'm not really too worried about it. They got a bot set up for Rumble. That's pretty good. It's really closely coming to almost full functionality. Yeah. I might need to go back to Streamlabs for YouTube alerts. Excuse me. So I need to figure out something for YouTube, but am I excited about Endwalker? I am mixed about Endwalker. And the reason is because I can't fit it into my current gaming schedule. Because, yeah, Dawn Trail. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I'm excited for it because they eat tacos in the trailer. If they have a taco eating emote, I am getting it. I do not care how much I pay for it. All right, let's see here. Okay, we got 7 more minutes here. We're transitioning into Zone 4. But right now, Final Fantasy XIV is just not going to fit into the stream schedule at all. So I'm wanting to pre-order it so I get the experience bonus earrings, which will help me overall. But I just can't play 14 right now. That's my big problem. Because right now the schedule is Monster Hunter, Monday through Wednesday, and then Helldivers Thursday through Saturday. And currently, schedule's not so great, because usually my Tuesdays are all gone, because I'm up late. I'm out late. Yeah. No, I think I want to get the collector's edition. Like, if I really dive back into 14, I might spend the money to get all the previous collector's editions as well. Yeah, I saw that you can get that on Mock Station. So I might go for that. All right. We are starting to bust into the zone 4 here. These are full-blown endurance sets. Let's see, heart rate 139, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really gotten into savage rating yet. I just really don't think I can. I don't have the time commitment. I know that people say you just have to be willing to look silly and have some friends that are good, and they're willing to help teach you and help you learn the mechanics. I just don't have that time to really grind through and learn savage mechanics. I wish I did. It'd be a lot of fun. But I have to keep learn by memes. No, I get that. I just don't have that kind of time. All right, we got 4 more minutes on this first one. Ooh, that last one's gonna be rough. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard terminology like that. All right, currently we're at 300 calories burned and 706 meters of climbing. It's really funny. Since this program was mostly developed overseas, they don't really have their units right. So you can set your distances for miles, speeds miles per hour, but then your climbing's only in meters. You don't have feet. It's like, come on, you did the other ones. Why can't you do this one? All right, we're sub 3 minutes. Sub 3 minutes on this round. We're just gearing ourselves up this hill. Math. Yeah, speaking of math, we're doing a current project at work. We're doing a massive expansion at the Columbus Zoo in Ohio. They're putting in a couple different new exhibits. We got all the rock work for it. Currently finishing off the otter exhibit. Then we got wolf and bear and eagle. Those are the next exhibits we are going to be working on. Okay, 145, less than 145 left on this first set. So my schedule this week: today I'm on the bike. Tomorrow I'm gonna be running. Should be, hopefully the track is dry by tomorrow, so I can really start doing some pacing on it. I really need to get some pace work in, big time. All right, less than a minute left here. I got 3 minutes off. All right, cadence at 92, that's good. Heart rate steady at 140, also good. 800 meters of climbing, very good. right, less than 30 seconds on this first interval. This will be the longest I've been on the bike for quite some time. I only have to be on the bike about less than 30 minutes, hopefully less than 25 minutes. That'd be swell. All right, 5 minutes off, 5-minute recovery. So 10 on, 5 off. Slow the cadence down a little bit. Let my legs recover. Yeah. No, my training has also taken a pretty big hit. My left elbow has developed some gnarly tennis elbow-like symptoms, and it's just been destroying my desire to go out and work out. Even though I don't really, use it a lot, it's just the pain just makes me not want to put more pain on myself. So I'll admit, the past couple weeks, training hasn't been too spectacular. So I have very much so realistic expectations going into my races. But at the same time, it's kind of one of those, well, we're just going to go and we're going to see what happens. And whatever happens, happens. I'm okay with it because I legitimately have been very much so done with the whole concept of I must go hard, I must win, because I have nothing riding on these. I have no other reasons for doing good other than personal pride. That's it. I don't know what it was, but it smelled good. I mean, last I checked, mesquite isn't something they normally burn during church services. Hello and welcome to the good church of Traeger, where we shall burn the sacred pellets. Yeah, we had a... right. Yeah, we had good church services yesterday. Had a really interesting thought. So our second counselor gave a talk yesterday, and he was talking about how back in Jesus' time, there were masters and servants. So the way it oh, that's fantastic. That made me giggle. So basically what he said was, so there were master and servant relationships back in biblical times, where when it was time for dinner, the servant would come beforehand and get the table set up exactly how the master wanted it. And then the servant would hide himself. Master would eat, and then when the servant could only come out when the master was finished with his meal. So the servant knew the master was done by the master wadding up his napkin and throwing it on his plate. But if the master was going to come back, the master would fold his napkin. So that was interesting. And there was an interesting parallel drawn where it said that Jesus neatly folded his head dressing, napkin, and burial clothes in the tomb of Joseph of Arimathea. So what's interesting is that there could have been a parallel. I mean, we obviously don't know 100% for certain, but it could have been a parallel to where Jesus openly stated to that group of people that he was going to come back because it was neatly folded. I thought that was pretty cool. And what was cool was there's a guy in our congregation who's a total scholar. You know, one of those. Hold on, got something in my eye here. Get out of my eye. There. 1 second. There you go. Sorry. So there's a guy in our congregation that's a total biblical scholar. He basically gave the thumbs up. I was like, that's a cool concept. Never thought of it that way before. Go ponies, go ponies. We are summiting this thing, dang it. Okay, we're at nearly 1,000 meters of climbing. Now, there was a nasty rumor in my mission. Now, this is something not to do, children. There was a nasty rumor that there was a missionary that bribed people with buckets of chicken to get baptized. 100% not cool, but that was the rumor. "100% do not approve of bribing people with chicken to get baptized." Not a good idea, kids. They say, get him in the waters however you can. No, not like that. No, don't approve of that. That is not the official policy of our church. Wait a minute. Did that little deer in the background just legs disappear into the background? Yep, it did. It is totally clipping into the background. All right, 2 minutes into this. Just gotta keep cadence around 90. Keep cranking up this hill here. 6, almost 7 miles. Got about 1 more mile of climbing left to go. Actually, it was really funny. So, 2 weeks ago, whole extended family, we all went on a cruise, eastern side of Mexico, out of Galveston. And so I get home, you know, I ran 5 miles first day on the ship, ran 5 miles second day, 2.5 miles the third day. Ooh, Robinade Whoppers, those are good. I love those. So then, and on top of that, running around all the time on the ship, all day long, chasing kids, doing stuff with kids. So I got a lot of physical activity done on my cruise. So I come back, first day, the weigh-in, after also eating a lot of food while on the cruise. Yes, I've had barbecue in Houston before. Very good. Very good. So what wound up happening was I get home, weigh myself. I have my clothes on, You know, no extra, you know, like cell phone, stuff like that. So I weighed 210. Ooh, that'd be pretty good. So a first official weigh-in was 210, and then the next morning I weighed myself was 206, and then I decided, okay, I need to bite the bullet and just not eat a lot of food this week. So then I went from 206 to 202 and then 201. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I dropped a lot of weight last week, which I'm fine with. So I'm basically back to where I was before I got started. So what I'm really wanting though is I'm really wanting to go down to 195. That's where I really want to be. So I basically need to lose about 6 more pounds to get there. So this week I'm going to be trying to work in a regimen of core work. See if I can target. I know this is not the way all the influencers say, but I need to strengthen my core anyway, because that'll really help with my running. All right, we got 4 more minutes here, second round. Where are we on time? All right, 6:20. Well, here's the rub. We're just gonna go as long as we can, because my wife might need me to pull the plug. Might need me to pull the plug, and might need to pull the plug and get out of here to take care of the kids. So we're looking to go until about so 49. So yeah, we're still looking at about 50 more minutes. 6:20. I was gonna put me at about 7:10. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Glitch, I'm not a marathon runner. I haven't run a full marathon yet. I've run a couple of halves. 2 of them were for races, for half Ironman races. And then I've run about 3 of them. I've done 3 halves for training. I try and do 1 half a year. I try and do 1 half a year just to do it. I envision right now I'd need about 4 hours to do a full. And I can't block out 4 hours right now. Okay, so how does this program track biking? So the way it works is my bike is hooked into a trainer right down here. You'll see in the side shot. So this trainer is transmitting via Bluetooth, or actually it's on Amp Plus, but it's transmitting power. So you see above the 206, 208, 209. So it's transmitting power, which is how hard I'm pushing on the pedals, done by tensometers. So that transfers power and also transfers cadence. So then with the power is combined with my weight. So in the program, I'm 200 pounds. So then that gives me a watts per kilogram. So you see 2.3 watts per kilogram right below the power up there. So then that watts per kilogram is a normalized number. So, one second. So then, that number, watts per kilogram, it's transferred into the program, and then it's combined with the incline. So you see in the upper right corner of the screen, 6.1, 6, 5.9. So that's my degree of grade. So then the math is done, and then that produces my speed. So right now I'm climbing. Well, I'm finishing a climb, getting into a level area. So then that level area, so then the grade is introduced, and then that produces a speed. You can't see the speed because it's right where this camera, my front camera, is. It's the only place I can put the camera. So right now I'm going about 12 miles an hour. So then it throws all that in, and that's what powers the little guy that you see on the screen. So you have a couple different options. So I'm going the trainer option. So my trainer is transmitting the data. You have another option through power meters. So power meters are in the form of crank. So that's the part between the central hub and the pedal. So they have cranks that have tensometers built into it that would connect to the software, and then you pushing down on the crank induces a strain on the crank, and that strain is then converted into power. The other option are actual pedals. So there are pedals like the pedals my shoes are clipped into. They have tensometers within the pedals themselves. So those pedals then transmit the data of the power into the machine. So yeah, so that's how all this works. So this allows you either the option of having a normal bike, like this is just a normal road bike. It's a Cannondale Cat 12. So you can use your actual bike to train with, or you can do, like I have a friend who has a studio spin cycle bike, and she uses that for Zwift training on Zwift, and she got power pedals. So she got power meter pedals that she uses on that. So you can use a whole array of bikes with the program. So they got the cheapest option you can get is getting a trainer like this used on Facebook. So you can get one of these for probably about $230, about $250 to $500. You can get one of these used. That'll be the cheapest option. I got my first trainer, the green one. I got that one for $150, and then I bought a sensor for it for an extra $40. So that put me at about $200, about $230 if you include the tire. Nah, it's about $220. Tire is about $30. Yeah. Hey, I had to throw mine in the garage. I don't have any space in my house. My wife would not appreciate it too if I had it in the house. Yeah, I know. Okay. Third one coming up here. Looks like we got another climb heading our way. is right. It is April Fool's Day. Oh, great. You are correct. It is April Fool's Day. All right. Third round. Going for the old reverse psychology trick, eh? It's March 32nd. Well, I saw a news story, what was it, 2 days ago or something? And these fancy science types, they're talking about subtracting a second from the world clock. Okay? Why is this newsworthy? Who the frick cares? No one's going to notice. Literally. Nobody will notice. Because they're saying that the Earth is rotating faster than they anticipated, which means they need to subtract 1 second. Kuroo Gunso. I am afraid I do not know that one. I've been watching way too much anime lately. I just finished Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Had a lot of vibes of Full Metal Panic. Basically, main character is just a murder hobo. That's pretty funny. All right, 6.5 minutes. Transitioning into zone 4. Hey, you know what? That's a good point. Those kids are right. But then how do frogs eat beef stew if they don't have any teeth? Frogs that have been animated with teeth in them are horrible. Have you seen the ones of Kermit? That's nightmare fuel. Wow, 1,500 meters, 620 calories is good. Oh, they're aliens though. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Alien frogs can have teeth. I'll allow it. Because aliens. All right, let's see if we can push One Piece. I have not dived into One Piece yet. You know what? I haven't finished Fairy Tail, now that I think about it. I did Black Clover last year. That was a lot. My kids are watching Black Clover right now. But that's one where I'm like, kids, I have to be around when you watch it. Oh, do you know what's actually a really good movie? Penguin Highway. Penguin Highway is fantastic. And also Suzume. Suzume and Penguin. Penguin Highway and Suzume are definitely worth your time. They're very good. Yeah, I'm definitely on that track. I won't watch the really ecchi ones, though. Like, there was one I started, and the guy goes, I'm so nervous. Just envision everyone is naked. Whoa, holy crap, everyone's actually naked. Okay, turn off. Whoops. Did not think that one through. All right, 320 left on this. Then we got one more huge, one more biggin. 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I watched one episode of that and I'm like, okay, that's enough. Hey, wait, climb 500 meters. I'm at 1,600 meters. Jerk. Jerk program. I'm already 3 times that amount. Oh well. Have you watched Delicious in Dungeon? It's on Netflix. It's by Studio Trigger. It's good. I've been enjoying that one immensely. It's very funny. I love Studio Trigger. Like, I will go out of my way to watch Studio Trigger animes. Like, I went and watched Promare. I watched that in the theater with a buddy that's not really an anime enthusiast. But I told him I wanted to go. And he went with me. And we were watching it. And it's just Studio Trigger at its finest. It's just like, okay, wait, what? They did that? Okay. Wait, they just went up themselves. Okay. And I just kept saying, dude, yeah. Rest in peace, man. All the greatest. They have to slide off this mortal coil at some point. I still think, personally, my favorite Toriyama is definitely Chrono Trigger. That had such a huge impact on my childhood. I played the crap out of Chrono Trigger as a kid. Still love that game. Yeah. Yeah, they got that new desert game coming out. I don't know what, I can't remember what that's called, but it looks very interesting. Oh, speaking of JRPGs, I am totally stoked for that new Atlas game coming out. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. But it's like totally Persona-esque, but it's very fantasy heavy. I am so stoked for that game. I'm gonna pre-order it. It looks dang good. No, not SMT5. It's that other side project that they're doing. I can't remember what the name is off the top of my head. Yes, it's a Tactica. Let's see here. No, Metaphor Refantazio. Metaphor Refantazio, that's it. That game looks dang good. Oh, yeah, good luck on that. That battle is death. It is insanely unfair. Insanely unfair. You must have the right setup or you're toast. I do need to play Persona 4 Golden. Will gifted me Persona 4 Golden. Yeah, because I platinum both Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. Alright, we got one more big one left. 640. That one's about a 20-minute romp. 640. So it's gonna be about 45. Yeah. Yeah, Will got a new job. So Will is not, he got a new job, so he has to commute an hour, and then he's 9 to 6. So he works from 9 until 6 Eastern, and then he goes to bed early so he can wake up at a good time. I think Will has left Azure as well. He said he downsized his Discord reach to only 4 servers. So I know there's his and mine that he's on. I don't know what other 2 he's on. I think he's also left Azure. But yeah, no, he is being a responsible adult. We here on the Taqueria 100% applaud Will for being a responsible adult, getting a solid job, being an office man. So he only makes appearances on Friday nights and Saturday nights now on the stream, because he's got to get to bed. Okay. This one's a 20-minute-er. Yeah, I heard Reika did stuffs. I mean, it was so big that it even, like, made the YouTube rounds. Like, who was it? Was it Operator or... It was either Operator or Kane that, mentioned stuffs about it. Yeah, I'm just like... Yeah, I'm pretty surprised I never got kicked out of, Azure for my own personal beliefs. Well, I mean, let's be real about this glitch. There is a huge reason why I never really got involved heavily with guilds on MMOs. I kind of learned my lesson back in 2005 or 2006 with, oh no, it was about 2006, 2007 with Puzzle Pirates. Me and my wife, well, she was my girlfriend back then, we played Puzzle Pirates together quite frequently online. It was a fun time. It was a good time. Raiding the high seas, all sorts of puzzle minigames, in order to man your boat. So we got involved with the guild. Oh boy. Guild shenanigans were heavy. And I'm basically like, yeah, I don't really like this. All right, here we go. 20 minutes. Last big push here. Yeah, so this is going to get me to the top of the hour. But yeah, Puzzle Pirates was a good time. I don't know if that game is still around, though. I doubt it. But yeah, basically my thought is it kind of plays into the really stereotype. Yeah. Everyone's got their own reasons. But it's like, when you're in a guild like that, the real stereotypes of typical hardcore MMO players really come out, where a lot of them are really disconnected from reality. So, yeah. So they hyper-focus on really, really petty things within the guild, and they make it feel like it's the most important thing to the in the world. And you're just like, dude, bro, it's a game. We're just playing a game here, guys. I don't understand. I don't get it. All right, so we're still at 138 heart rate. That's good. All right, 18 more minutes here. We're gonna be out of the saddle for this one. My lower back is starting to hurt. I already got 30 minutes in Arrow. That's good enough for me. We'll just do this 20 minutes in on the hoods. We're just steadily climbing up this mountain here. But yeah, because here's the deal with my stream and why I'm not in Final Fantasy 14. So basically I'm trying to finish off Monster Hunter because it's a game I want to finish. So we're going to Master Rank 99 and then finishing off those big fights. So then also doing Helldivers. I was gifted Helldivers by Salty. No, Operator's been keeping the lights on. Operator's been very kind. He's been keeping the lights on in the Taco FC house. So it still exists. It's still there. So right now, we're playing those two games. Probably keep Helldivers going for another 2 months. And then we're planning on diving into Baldur's Gate 3. So, with Baldur's Gate 3, we are prepared for mucho shenanigans. There is going to be all sorts of crap going on. So, excuse me. So then Baldur's Gate 3, we'll be playing that for a couple months. So, it's just kind of one of those, I don't know exactly when I'm going to be fitting Final Fantasy 14 in. I want to go back to it. But then I also got the first Dragon's Dogma I'm going to be playing because Operator gifted that to me. Alright, we're at 780 calories burned. Feeling good. Legs are still functional. All right, 2,000 meters of climbing. So yeah, so we got those games we're doing. Because it's like also I'm at the point now, I'm not buying any more PlayStation 4 games. I'm basically done purchasing games for that system anymore. Because we got Switch 2 coming out, hopefully later this year. Or next year. I think they're saying next year. All right. Hey, we got 13 minutes left. Because I really want to get Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But 'tis not available for PS4. But the thing is, right before I get Rebirth, I want to replay Final Fantasy VII Remake, the first one. I want to replay it, do it on New Game Plus. Make my life a little bit easier. Yep, starting to hurt. All right. Starting to get some little pains in my legs. We're at 12 and a half minutes left. Just keep trucking up this big hill here. That's 2,100 meters of climbing, 815 calories burned, 11.2 miles. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the fatigue in my legs right now. Nice thing is I just need to get the kids to the babysitter's house this morning. Don't have to worry about getting them ready for school. Spring break this week for the kiddos. What are all these people doing up here? Seriously, folks. Rolling hills here at the high altitude.
Trying to keep a very steady cadence up this area. Trying to stay between 90 and 95. Yeah, heart rate's definitely creeping up here. There we go. Shulk, it's Rhine time. Let's go. If this doesn't get you pumped to climb mountains, I don't know what will. Don't do that on a real bike, kids. Not a good idea. Eight and a half minutes left. Gotta keep that gear going. This is an endurance workout. Hitting Monday good and hard. Good Lord, how high is this hill? How much? How many more? I thought this was like a 12-mile course. Oh, my keister is going to be hurting real good after this one, did I? This is good, though. This is training my sit bones. Oh, good Lord. When does this hill stop? Whoever knew they had a desert this high? I wonder if this is the final hill. Speaking of insanely good games, played through the remaster of this one last year. My daughters really loved it. They loved watching me play it. Yeah, definitely rolling a recovery shake after today's workout. 100%. got 4.5 minutes. Still looking pretty good. Oh, I see the end. Holy crap. I see the end. I see the end turnaround on my mini-map. Oh boy. Just gotta get up this last hill here. And then we made it. Made it all the way up the freaking mountain. We're doing it. We're getting to the end. You see that little circle just right above me? That's the end. That's it. That's all I gotta get to. He's gotta get up there. So he's got this one last hill, and then that's it. And then we are gonna ride. We are gonna ride this all the way back down. I am banking those miles, baby. I am gonna bank those miles 100%. All right, we got 3 more minutes. That's about 2,400 feet of climbing right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 4. 2,400 feet of climbing, 931 calories, 13 miles. We got 245 left. Got to get up this mountain. It's gonna lock me at about 208 watts. So we're just cranking up this mountain here. Just about at the top, folks. 150 heart rate. That's good. So that's the high end of my zone 2 in running. Maybe a little bit high for cycling, but I don't care. Okay, 145 left. Gaining a little bit more speed here in the final bump. Here we go. This is the final stretch and curve. You see that in the upper left of my map. Right there. Right there. That's the end. That is the end of this big A mountain. 1 more minute here. We got nice and easy. "45 seconds. Whew. I'm a sweaty boy. I am a sweaty boy. Pretty much down this entire bottle. About down to here on the bottle. 20 more seconds. Just about crested that hill. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. That is it. 5 minutes, nice and easy. Well, we did it, folks. Solid workout there. That is an hour 33. 1 hour, 33 minutes. Lots of solid work put in today. Very, very happy with that workout. Probably get in a recovery swim later on tonight. Do a 500 recovery swim. Because I know I have one lesson tonight. All right. We are cresting that hill. Oh, and to your comment from earlier, Glitch, no, I have never played EverQuest. Never got into that. Nap time? No, work time. Nah, it is work time, baby. Gotta go to work. There we go. Got over the hill. That's the last hill. Coming into the rotunda right here. No work. Only nap. If only I could do that. Then I'd be like a professional triathlete. There you go. We made it. We made it to the summit. We summited it. We did it. Nice little victory lap around this town up here. Yeah. Like I said, at least I don't have to worry about getting my kids ready for school. There you go. Made it. There's the big Krista statue up there. We made it to the top. There we go. Here's my little victory lap around the statue. El estatua de Cristo. Or la estatua. Or el? Ella? I don't know the gender on that one. I don't know how the gender works on that one. There you go. We made it. Doop 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 doop. Shoobity doop biddy doop. Shoobity doop biddy doop. Shoobity doop shoobity doop doopity doop doop diddy doop. Oh. Finishing the course. Oh boy, are my quads loving me right now. It has been a while since I've done that much climbing. Well, virtual climbing. Oof. Yeah, no, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it here. Yeah, I gotta cut it here. I gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh. Look. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my glute. Ow. That freaking hurt. All right. We're going to end that ride. And upload. All right, guys. All right, guys. Oh, hey. Level up. Schwink. Level 11. Sweet. That literally bumped me up a whole level and a half. Okay. All right, guys. Well, hey, thanks, Glitch. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. That was muy nice of you. So yeah, I got to get out of here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back later tonight with Monster Hunter World. We're going to be moving on with more Master Rank grinding. I'm going to be hunting some Teostros in order to finish off my Swag Axe set. So it's going to be a good time. Somewhere around 8:30, 9 o'clock start time. Once again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Join the Taqueria after party. Check out the link tree down in the comments below. Scroll all the way down to find the Discord symbol. That's how you can become a member of the Frito Bandito Taqueria after party. So until later, my friends, good night, as Aenor's, wherever you are. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.